Hello, beautiful soul. Take a moment to just breathe and be present. Let the world outside fade away and allow yourself to simply exist in this space, right here, right now. I see you. I see the strength you possess, even when you feel like you're at your weakest. I see the love you give, even when it feels like it's not being reciprocated. You're here because your heart is heavy, carrying burdens that weren't originally yours to bear. You've absorbed the emotions, the expectations, and the histories of others. Carrying a weight few understand. It's a weight of unspoken rules, of navigating complex relationships, and of trying to find your place in a pre-existing narrative. You stepped into a family with a history that doesn't include you, a tapestry woven long before you arrived, filled with stories, traditions, and bonds that can feel impenetrable. And now you wonder, can I really do this? Can I truly navigate these waters, build meaningful connections, and create a fulfilling life within this family dynamic? I want to speak to the part of you that feels lost and overwhelmed, the part that questions your worth, your abilities, and your right to be here. What you're feeling is real, valid, and deserves to be acknowledged. Don't dismiss your emotions or try to suppress them. They are messengers, guiding you towards healing and growth. And you are not alone. There's a community of women who understand exactly what you're going through, who have walked a similar path, and who are ready to offer support and encouragement. Here's my promise. I will be your guide, your confidant, and your unwavering source of support as you navigate this complex journey. By the end of this, you'll have clarity, a deeper understanding of yourself, your boundaries, and your needs within this family system. Practical tools, strategies, and techniques to help you communicate effectively, manage expectations, and build stronger relationships. And the wisdom to decide if this journey is truly for you. To discern whether this is a path that aligns with your values, your well-being, and your long-term happiness. This isn't about fixing everything overnight. It's not about transforming into someone you're not, or sacrificing your own needs for the sake of others. It's about discovering your own resilience and power. It's about reclaiming your voice, setting healthy boundaries, and creating a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. We'll talk about the hard stuff, the uncomfortable truths, the unspoken resentments, and the challenges that often go unaddressed. Jealousy, the green-eyed monster that can creep in when you feel like you're not being valued or appreciated. Frustration, the overwhelming feeling of hitting a wall, of not knowing how to navigate a particular situation or relationship. Feeling like an outsider, the sense of not belonging, of being on the periphery, of not quite fitting in. And find a path through it together, a path that leads to greater understanding, acceptance, and ultimately, to a stronger sense of self. Take a deep breath. Let go of any expectations or preconceived notions you may have about what this journey should look like. Settle in with an open heart. Be willing to explore your emotions, challenge your beliefs, and embrace the possibility of change. This is your space to honor your struggle, to acknowledge the challenges you faced, and to give yourself permission to feel everything you're feeling, and celebrate your strength, to recognize the incredible resilience you possess, the unwavering love you give, and the unwavering spirit that keeps you going, even when things get tough. If this resonates, share your story and subscribe so we can continue together. Let's build a community of support where we can learn from each other, uplift each other, and empower each other to thrive. Your story matters. It has the power to inspire, to heal, and to connect you with others who understand what you're going through. Your voice deserves to be heard. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, to express your needs, and to advocate for yourself within your family dynamic. You are not invisible. Your presence matters, your contributions are valuable, and you deserve to be seen and appreciated for who you are. You are stronger than you think. You have the inner resources, the resilience, and the power to navigate this journey and create a fulfilling life for yourself. Let's begin. Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery, healing, and empowerment together. One of the hardest parts of being a stepmom is the silence, that heavy, unspoken weight that settles in the corners of your heart. It's the quiet moments when you feel like an outsider looking in, a spectator in a play where everyone else knows their lines. Feeling invisible, even in a house full of people, it's a unique kind of loneliness, isn't it? To be surrounded by loved ones, yet feel utterly isolated, like you're separated by an invisible wall. Friends may try to understand, offering well-meaning advice and platitudes, but they don't see the heartbreak, the daily grind of navigating complex family dynamics, the constant negotiation of boundaries and expectations. They can't truly grasp the depth of your experience, or the moments you feel like a guest in your own home, walking on eggshells, unsure of your place, constantly second-guessing your actions and words. It's a strange and unsettling feeling. This isn't your fault. You didn't create this situation. You're trying to fit into a puzzle that was already formed, a picture that already had its pieces carefully arranged. It's a challenging position to be in, trying to find where you belong. Let's be honest, resentment, that simmering anger that bubbles beneath the surface, jealousy, the green-eyed monster that rears its head when you compare yourself to others, and guilt are common and exhausting. The constant push and pull of emotions can leave you feeling drained and depleted. But these feelings don't make you a bad person. They don't define your character or diminish your worth. They make you human. They are a natural response to a complex and often challenging situation. Every stepmom has felt some version of this. You are not alone in your struggles, your frustrations, or your moments of doubt. You're part of a silent sisterhood, a community of women who understand the unique challenges and joys of stepmotherhood, navigating one of the most complex family roles. It's a journey filled with twists and turns, unexpected obstacles, and moments of profound connection. The first step to healing is breaking the silence, acknowledging the truth of your experience, even if it's just with yourself. Give yourself permission to feel what you feel, without judgment or shame. Acknowledge your feelings without judgment. Allow yourself to simply observe them, to recognize them without getting swept away. Say to yourself, "It's okay that I feel this way." Validate your emotions and treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion you would offer a friend. Your emotional truth is the starting point for everything else. It's the foundation upon which you can build a stronger, more resilient, and more fulfilling life. You are not alone in this journey. There are others who understand, who care, and who are ready to support you. There is strength in your honesty. In acknowledging your feelings, you empower yourself to move forward with greater clarity and purpose. Let's move forward together, hand in hand, supporting each other every step of the way. Much of our pain comes from the myths we believe. Myth 1, instant love. Movies show blended families bonding overnight, but real love is built slowly through trust and respect. Myth 2, you must be a second mom. Society pressures you to fill impossible shoes, but your role is to be yourself, not a replacement. Myth 3, you can fix everything if you just try hard enough. You can't control the past, the children's feelings, or the ex-partner. Trying to be the family's savior leads to burnout. Let go of these myths. Trade fantasy for reality. Aim for kindness and respect, not instant love. Be a supportive, caring adult, not a replacement. Focus on what you can control, your actions, your peace of mind. Releasing these expectations is the first step to finding your authentic role. You deserve a role that feels true to you. In tough moments, our instinct is to react. It's a deeply ingrained human response, often stemming from a place of fear or feeling threatened. We're wired to defend ourselves, and sometimes that defense manifests as an immediate reaction, without considering the consequences. Words fly, tension rises, and conflict grows. The situation escalates quickly, fueled by emotions and a lack of thoughtful consideration. It's like a runaway train, picking up speed and becoming increasingly difficult to stop. But there's power in pausing. It's a simple yet profound technique that can completely transform how you navigate challenging situations. It's about creating a space between stimulus and response, a moment to regain control. The next time you feel anger or frustration bubbling up, stop. Don't let the heat of the moment dictate your actions. Consciously choose to interrupt the automatic response pattern. Take a deep breath. Inhale slowly and exhale completely. This simple act can help to calm your nervous system and bring you back to the present moment. It's a physical anchor in the midst of emotional turmoil. That pause gives your mind a chance to catch up with your emotions. It allows you to step back from the immediate intensity and gain a clearer perspective. It's like hitting the reset button on your emotional state. In that space, you choose your response instead of letting emotions take over. You become the driver of your actions, rather than a passenger swept away by the tide of your feelings. This is where true empowerment lies. Imagine your stepdaughter storms in, upset, perhaps after a difficult day at school or a disagreement with a friend. Her emotions are running high and she's looking for someone to blame or a place to vent. Instead of snapping back or getting defensive, pause and say, "I see you're upset. Let's talk when we're both calm." Acknowledge her feelings without immediately reacting to them. This creates a safe space for communication. One response creates conflict, the other opens connection. One escalates the situation, the other de-escalates it. The choice is yours, and the pause gives you the power to make that choice consciously. Practicing the pause is like building a muscle. It requires consistent effort and repetition. The more you practice, the stronger your ability to pause will become. It takes time, and you'll forget sometimes. There will be moments when you slip up and react without pausing. That's okay, it's part of the learning process. Be gentle with yourself. Don't beat yourself up for making mistakes. Instead, acknowledge them, learn from them, and move forward with renewed intention. Use small moments, the everyday occurrences that often trigger frustration, as opportunities to practice the pause. Traffic. When you're stuck in a traffic jam and feeling impatient, take a deep breath and remind yourself that getting angry won't make the traffic move any faster. Emails. Before responding to a frustrating email, take a moment to compose yourself and craft a thoughtful response, rather than firing off an angry reply. Noisy kids. When the kids are being loud and chaotic, resist the urge to yell. Instead, take a pause and then calmly ask them to lower their voices. To practice. These small, everyday moments are the perfect training ground for developing your pausing skills. Each pause is reclaiming your power. It's a conscious act of taking control of your emotions and your reactions. You control your actions no matter what's happening around you. External circumstances may be chaotic, but you have the power to choose how you respond to them. This small step brings peace to your life and home. By practicing the pause, you create a more harmonious and peaceful environment for yourself and your loved ones. The pause is your superpower. It's a readily available tool that can help you navigate challenging situations with grace and resilience. Use it to create space for understanding. The pause allows you to listen more attentively, empathize more deeply, and communicate more effectively. You are stronger than your reactions. You have the inner strength to overcome challenges and respond to difficult situations with wisdom and compassion. Choose connection over conflict. Choose understanding over judgment. Choose peace over reactivity. The power is in your hands. The power to pause, the power to choose, the power to create a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Connecting with stepchildren can feel impossible when you're met with resistance. It's tempting to build walls, but what you need are bridges, built slowly, one small plank at a time. Let go of the need for instant love or approval. Focus on small points of common ground. Try shoulder-to-shoulder activities, puzzles, baking, walking the dog, or watching a movie. These shared tasks lower the pressure and allow connection to happen naturally. Trust is built in quiet, everyday moments, not grand gestures. Don't force it or fake it, just show up as a consistent, caring adult. Some days the bridge feels strong, other days wobbly. Keep laying down those planks. Over time, the bridge will be strong enough for them to cross when they're ready. Connection is about respect and kindness, not perfection. Be patient with the process. Your presence matters more than you know. Let me tell you about Sarah, a stepmom who tried to create the perfect blended family, big plans, big gestures, but nothing worked. One day, after another failed attempt, she sat quietly with her stepson just watching ants. They made up a story together, no pressure, no expectations. That tiny moment changed everything. Sarah realized connection isn't about grand events, it's about small, unplanned moments. She stopped chasing perfection and started noticing the little joys, laughing over burnt pizza, chatting in the car. The real magic is in being present, not perfect. Let go of big expectations. Open your heart to the small, beautiful moments right in front of you. That's where true connection grows. You don't need to be the perfect stepmom. Just be present. That's enough. As a stepmom, it's easy to lose yourself in everyone else's needs, but you can't pour from an empty cup. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's about protecting your peace, setting boundaries, and carving out time for yourself, even if it's just 10 minutes. Maybe it's a quiet coffee in the morning, a solo walk, or a call with a friend. Do what fills you up and reminds you of who you are outside your role. Set emotional boundaries. Support others, but don't absorb their stress or sadness. Protecting your peace is survival, not selfishness. You matter too. Your well-being is essential for everyone. Take care of yourself first. You deserve it. Self-care is your foundation. Sometimes you have to ask, is this life right for me? It's not weakness, it's courage and self-awareness. Staying in a situation that drains you isn't noble. It's self-neglect. Get quiet and ask yourself, do I feel hope or dread about my future here? Can I be my authentic self? Does my partner support me? Is there progress? Write down your honest answers. Identify your non-negotiables. Respect, a voice in decisions, time with your partner. Are your needs being met? Is there a path to getting them met? If not, you have important information. This isn't about snap decisions. It's about clarity. Sometimes reflection renews your commitment. Other times it reveals it's time for change. Trust your truth. You have the right to choose a path that honors your spirit. Your peace matters. We've walked through struggles, myths, and practical steps. Now it's about you. You hold the pen to your life story. There's no single right answer. Maybe you feel hope and want to try again with new tools and patience. Maybe you realize this journey is costing you too much, and it's time for change. Both choices are courageous. Choosing yourself is self-love. Your worth isn't defined by your success as a stepmom. It's in your spirit and resilience. You have the power to shape your journey. Trust your intuition. You are enough just as you are. Your future is brighter than you can imagine.